Welcome to the Reset. My name is Chad. This is Scott. You guys all know him. We are loading up. We had so much fun on that last video. We decided to do it again, this time at a completely different lake and a much longer paddle, but we're actually paddling to a campground again that is boat access only. You might have noticed I said the word campground, and it's sort of like a campground, but yeah, boat access only. The reset starts now. And look who else showed up. Looks great, man. It's just guys on this trip, so. Alan's got his paddleboard loaded up here. Scott's getting stuck in the reeds already. And we're off. We'll see you guys when we're on the water. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's Jeff, everybody, right there. He's new to the reset. Cool guy. We're about 3/4 of the way to the campsite, and weather's good so far. The wind's at our back, which is always nice. Scott and Alan are up about 20 minutes, so we're gonna try to catch up with them and check in then. So we've been paddling a little bit over an hour, and we just got sight of Alan and Scott at our destination. There it is, right there. Let's go see what they're up to. Lots of it. We made it.
Hello.
Scott, what are you doing here, Scott?
Drying out my soaking wet sleeping bag.
Scott learned the hard way that dry bags are kind of an essential item when you're kayaking.
Camping on the lake.
Cool. Well, let's get set up.
My bag was on the outside. I was real worried.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because this is like, how much is that?
Celebrate 4th of July in Australia? Oh. No, it's right there. This one?
Yeah.
It's the easiest, yeah. I've made this mistake before where I keep both of these valves out and then you pump it out and the air just comes right back out. The key is keeping the middle valve in and then pumping it. And then you're a happy camper. Pun intended. These higher quality sleeping bags come with a blow sack.
Something like that.
If you're not familiar,
I got
please take no offense to this because I know a lot of people watch my channel that know exactly what I'm getting at. But the reason you use the blow sack as opposed to just blowing into the pad is your breath contains moisture, and if you blow straight into the bag, that moisture will possibly turn into mold and ruin your set. This is the Nemo Tensor regular wide.
Oh, yeah. I'm not.
Jeff was just telling me that there's these new devices out. Well, I don't know how, they're relatively new.
Yeah.
With blowing these up, as I'm talking about the air sac and why it's essential. And they make portable air compressors, really. They're literally they fit in the palm of your hand. You pop them on there. They're like 5 ounces or whatever. Don't quote me on that. But they blow it up automatically. Technology is an amazing thing, because if I had one of those, this would be done already in seconds. This is the Nemo Disco 15, and I want to preface my accolades by saying Nemo is not a sponsor of this channel. I bought all this gear with my own money. They're just that good. This is, yeah, rated for 15 degrees. It's a full down bag.
Share with the others.
Alright. I need to cut some paracord.
The sun is just relentless right now, so
Here's a nice short one.
we're trying to make a tarp for some shade, but there's not many. That's the thing with desert camping, is here in the desert Southwest, the trees are sparse. So we got some bank line going from there to there, and the thought is we're just gonna drape the tarp over it and tie it off to the table. And the final product is Alan's touch here. Yep. This is great. I got Scott in the tree.
Yep. I was gonna buy like a small little British flag and put it underneath it just for him.
Doing a little night fishing right now. Catch up to Scott, he's up here right now. Showing a lot of signatures down there though. Scott and I are out night fishing. And I want you to see this ledge. Scott, shine your light up on that. See if you can. Let me see here. Just, I mean, that doesn't do any justice. What would you call this, Scott? Like a crevice?
I don't know. It goes that far though.
The walls of the canyon are over us.
Oh shoot! I can't go back there.
Because of your rod, huh? Your fishing, or your light. Yeah. This is too cool. I don't know if this is gonna show up on video or not, guys, but this is amazing. Just incredible. Good morning. Slept pretty good. We were out on the water last night till past midnight. I tell you, for being a really late night paddle, it was awesome. It was serene. The water was glass. I can hear Scott rustling around out there making some breakfast. So That means it's our turn. Fixing. Oh, geez, look at that. That looks better than the protein shake.
That's all natural protein right there.
It's natural protein.
Yeah.
Straight out of the chicken's ass.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm eating mine already.
You got, I mean, look at these two, Scott. They got protein shake and yogurt. They're healthy. They're going to live longer than you and I.
They ain't American, that's why.
Yeah, that's where we cut the video right there.
Beautiful.
Here's a better representation of where Scott and I were last night. I got Daniel. There's Daniel and Alan.
What's up?
Trying to escape the heat. Okay, so the sheriff's office just told us about a cool thing that we would have passed by without knowing. There are ancient petrified logs into these rock faces, and we're looking at them right now. Look at this. Let's go over where Alan's at. He says he's got a couple over there too. It's hard to paddle and do this at the same time. Oh yeah, there's a big one sticking out right there. I mean, just imagine how many millions of years or whatever it would be.
Right, look how deep they are in the
I mean, this goes up. Yeah, guys, like, let's see, look how far up we're going here.
couple 100 feet at least.
Couple 100 feet, yeah. And then just a sheer cliff. And all these, oh, look at this one here. Right there.
It's like cratered in.
Yep.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
I haven't either.
Oh man, this is gonna be one hell of a video.
Damn it, Dan. How you been, buddy?
Good, real
Yeah?
good. Happy to be
We
here.
always have an adventure when you're along.
You know it. Shenanigan Dan, that's me.
For those wondering, we're at Canyon Lake, and we're near we're just across from our campsite, and we were just paddling along, and the sheriff's office came, or the sheriff boat patrol came along, and they're like, "Hey, you guys got to check this out, you know, in case you might have missed it." There's a bunch of petrified logs on the side of the wall right here. That's neat. So we found a cave, and we're gonna go up and check it out. About a half mile to a mile from our camp. Let's do it.
The brave will survive.
Look at that. It's totally flat up there.
Yeah. You got
And right here, you can see where people have had fires.
You got 2 campsites there. You got 1 there, maybe 2. You got a couple more up here. It's a whole thing. And then there's a trail. I'm gonna go see what's up over there.
And there's a trail. Yeah, don't fall, Morgan. This is crazy. We are going to do a dirt road reset right here at some point because we're in a little cave. But look at the view. Yeah.
Oh, watch out for fire ants. I put my arm on.
Got a spot right up here. Look at that.
We got some like rolling
Exoskeleton?
Yeah, this ant is carrying the exoskeleton of a roly-poly bug, you know?
The ant is carrying the exoskeleton of a roly-poly. Only Dan.
Life finds a way in the most brutal circumstances. Look at this place.
Well, we're down one guy. Alan left one night early to be with his female friend, Morgan, who you saw earlier. And it's just the 4 of us now. The tricky part is we just looked at the weather forecast and we're anticipating rain and wind. And I've got hiccups. I've had hiccups for the past 24 hours. But rain and wind tomorrow on the paddle back. So be happy that you are sitting in the comfort of your home or car or wherever you're at right now watching this. And yeah, try to live vicariously through our complete storm that we're about to embark on. It's getting dark, so we're gonna be heading in for the night. We'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. I gotta be a little quiet because the guys are still asleep and we're pretty close camped together. It is 5:30 in the morning. Didn't sleep worth crap last night, but managed to get a couple hours in. It's lightly drizzling outside right now. Alan sent a text right before we turned in for the night and said that it took him over 2 hours to get from our beach to the launch. I can hear that wind kicking up right now, and that's why it took him so long. I think it's probably gonna be a little worse for us because we've got rain mixed in with that, so I'm hoping it's not terrible. But you'll be along for the adventure, and you'll probably be warmer, so yeah, I'm gonna start slowly packing things up, and as soon as the guys are up, we'll pack the boats up and hit the beach and bring you along for the ride. And just like that, the rain has started. Scott's making his morning breakfast, enjoying this beautiful spring weather. So this spot that we're at, I told you earlier in the trip that it's unique in that it's boat access only, but it's actually a little campground with 3 campsites on it. Also, it has an outhouse building on it, so that's coming in quite handy right now. I'm just hanging out in the bathroom while it's pissing rain outside. It's cold too. I'm a little worried that this might go down as one of the worst decisions that we've made on a camping trip, is staying this late. But where there's a will, there's a way, and we'll get home either way, so follow along. And we're off. Well, I guess we'll see. How you holding up, Jeff? Happy Easter, everyone. Yeah, happy Easter. Beautiful spring day in Arizona. Well, I can see the truck, which means we're almost there. Yeah. We're almost there. It's been cold and wet. A little windy. Not the wind was a lot better than I was anticipating. It's an experience. Just old guys stick behind. I think Scott's got a secret motor on the bottom of his boat. And just like that, we made it. But it turns out this
is the worst part of the journey because it's cold and wet. And now that we're not moving, we feel really cold and wet. Thanks a lot for coming along on the adventure. If you or someone you know is suffering from anything that's racking the mind, stress, anxiety, addiction, PTSD, anything. If you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired, get outside, explore nature, find your dirt road to reset. We'll see you on the next one. Bye guys.